Rowan Atkinson, millions of people laughed at him for decades. But almost nobody realized how terrifyingly intelligent Rowan Atkinson actually is. Behind the silence, behind the awkward face, was a man controlling every second with surgical precision. These are his most brilliant moments.
I did a movie quite a while ago called Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Oh, yes.
In which Mr. Bean...
You're so casual about that. I did a film called Mr. Bean's
Holiday.
Well, does he look like an even bigger knob if he said, oh, well, of course you all know Mr. Bean's Holiday? You know,
Yeah, exactly.
so it's
I'm trying to reduce my knob quotient.
This next moment perfectly explains why Rowan Atkinson's humor feels different from everyone else's. While interviewing Elton John, he delivered one of the most perfectly timed deadpan jokes imaginable. Completely straight-faced, Rowan asked whether Elton had ever considered changing his name to John Elton. And for a split second, the music legend genuinely didn't know how to respond.
I'm sure the first question that everybody would like to ask you is this. Funny name, Elton. How did you come by it?
Well, I used to be in a band, and I wanted to become a singer in my own right, and I wanted to choose a name, and the saxophone player in the band was called Elton, so I chose that name.
Hmm? Did you ever consider John Elton?
No.
You didn't? Okay. Right, well, let's start with those early albums, then. One of which I believe was called simply Elton John.
Yes, that's correct.
And you didn't feel awkward with the name at all?
I thought it sounded great, and, you know, I thought people would be more interested in the music rather than the name.
During an appearance on Stephen Colbert's show, Rowan Atkinson revealed the exact accidental night Mr. Bean was born. With absolutely nothing prepared for a one-night review show, he stood in front of a mirror and simply started pulling bizarre faces. And the moment he recreated them live on television, the host completely lost it.
Do you remember that night?
Yes, I certainly remember the night. It was a one-off. It was a one-night review, and I was asked if I wanted to do something, and I couldn't think of anything, and just stood in front of a mirror, to be honest, and I just started pulling faces, I mean, for want of a better term. And I just sort of, you know, was doing this... And then there was this idea of having a card. Have you got anything that I could...
I'm just going to...
Anyway, it was something like that.
During a commercial shoot, Rowan Atkinson's wife stopped the director and said about the actress in the commercial, "Don't tell him she's beautiful. Tell him she's his new Aston Martin."
I did a credit card commercial in New York a few years ago, and it was a story in which I had to play a bungling British secret agent. And there's this beautiful woman gets out of a limo in the middle of New York, and he sees her. And this scene was when I had to look at her as if I'd just fallen in love with her. Right. And the director said, "Just imagine that you've just seen your wife for the first time." And my wife happened to be on set at the time. And she said, no, that won't work. Tell him to look at her as if she's his new Aston Martin.
Oh, well.
And then it'll work.
Oh, that'll work.
And she was right. It inspired me no end. I looked at her like no woman has ever been looked at.
Really? Can you give us that look? I'm curious.
Yeah.
This might be one of Rowan Atkinson's smoothest moments ever. During an interview at the Formula One Grand Prix, he casually started mimicking Martin Brundle while talking to him live on camera. The funniest part? Martin Brundle didn't realize it was happening.
What would Mr. Bean reckon to all of this Formula One malarkey?
Yeah. Well, he would enjoy it very much because he's a car enthusiast, as you know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he had some magnificent cars, didn't he?
Cars, then he'd enjoy it. But anyway, it's fantastic to be here. I'm a guest of George Russell, which is, It wasn't planned for me to be here on a weekend, you know, when he got pole, but here we are.
Rowan Atkinson name dropping. Whatever next?
Oh, I know. I'm here as a matter of fact, as a guest of George Russell. So.
Oh, fantastic.
So that's how privileged I am.
In the legendary show Blackadder, Rowan played multiple roles, including a bizarre Scottish brother. The character was so absurd and funny that the cast found it completely impossible to hold their characters together, breaking into laughter mid-scene.
Forget the whole thing. I'm going back home with Migsy.
Yes. Oh, show me the glen where the kipper roams free and together. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Not too funny.
Sorry.
It's so funny to me that he addressed it all to Miggins. Consulting with the wife.
You see, after back in the office on Friday, because...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm going to look at you. You're looking at me. I understand everything.
I know what it's like. I mean, you've got a difficult job. 45 miles commuting every day.
Rowan Atkinson once explained the real reason Mr. Bean worked all over the world, and it had nothing to do with dialogue.
I was based actually on a visit, on a holiday in Venice that I had in 1985, quite a long time ago. Wouldn't it be fun, because I had already started exploring just doing purely visual comedy. I'd explored it on stage, and I was interested in trying to put visual comedy through the character of Mr. Bean on TV. And so that's where it started. Well, the first ones we did were in 1988, 89, and then it sort of grew from there, and now we've got this...
Weird, it's like it's got its own
presence.
Promoting movies usually means dealing with bizarre interviews, but this next segment left Rowan Atkinson looking genuinely disconnected from reality.
That was really good, thank you. This side or this side?
Right, how do you want to sit down?
No, I'll get behind you.
I see, I just sit here and
you
do
don't
nothing.
have to do anything.
Okay.
Coming up on Sunrise this morning, we meet the lovely Mr. Rowan Atkinson. We talk about Mr. Bean's holiday, and all you have to say is, if you miss it, you miss out. Simple as that. You ready?
Right, okay.
I'm good at this.
Good, okay. How interesting.
Morning, Neil Sean here on Sunrise. A man who needs no introduction, Mr. Rowan Atkinson, and we talk about Mr. Bean's holiday. Remember though, Rowan?
Oh, sorry?
If you miss it, you miss out.
Do you mind doing that again?
Yeah, okay. Morning, Neil Sean here on Sunrise. This morning we meet Mr. Rowan Atkinson and we talk all about Mr. Bean's holiday. Remember though, Rowan?
What?
If you miss it, you miss out.
Oh, yes.
Don't miss Rowan Atkinson on Sunrise this morning.
Most people think comedians are naturally loud and wacky all the time, but Rowan Atkinson sees comedy completely differently. He once admitted that he hates talk shows because hosts only want guests with ridiculous stories and forced punchlines. Rowan never tried to be the loudest person in the room. He just preferred being interesting.
Start with a quote that I read from you. It says, "The problem with talk shows is that you're supposed to amuse. I generally rely on being interesting rather than funny. They just want people with wacky stories about airports, and I haven't really got any."
How true?
It's true.
How true? I haven't.
So how was Kastrup Airport?
No, I have no stories.
No.
I'm always rather confused, as I think I know you are, about whether I'm a comedian or whether I'm an actor.
No.
Yeah, or whether
no,
I'm an
not
actor.
confused
You're
at
not
all.
confused
No.
at all? Oh, well, I'll stop talking.
I know you're boring now, and I know you will
exactly.
consider...
Exactly. You'll be nodding off in nowhere.
In the crisis, Bullrich, crisis! No marriage, no money, and more bills. For the first time in my life, I've decided to follow a suggestion of yours.
If I may make so bold, a major crisis has arisen in your affairs.
Yes, I know, Blackadder. I've been pondering it all morning.
I remember early on in the life of Mr. Bean getting lots of letters from people saying, "Oh, I'd love to have dinner with Mr. Bean. How hilarious that would be." He's a very, very selfish individual. He's a child.
I love your work, I have to say, but the thing that I loved the most, Blackadder.
Oh, right, good.
Elizabethan Blackadder.
Oh, right.
You became a sex symbol because of that.
Oh, pish.
No, it's not oh pish. It's true. Look, it was
yes.
It was just the whole persona, and you really suited the outfit. I have to say.
Yeah,
that costume.
Yeah, sadly, I haven't had occasion to wear.
You want to look at it?
Look at what? Are we allowed?
I don't know. I've just lost all contact with reality.
Rowan Atkinson proved that you don't need to be loud to dominate Hollywood. You just need to be interesting. Which of these legendary moments was your favorite? Drop a comment below, smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.